landscape right now. I'm gonna make sure mic's working real quick. Check. Sounds like it's working. All right, let me flip this and I'll do a landscape. If anybody out there watching, wants one of these originals, just let me know. They're really easy to ship. And when you get it, all you got to do is put it in a plexiglass. And it's going to look awesome. All right, I'm going to do a landscape. It's still morning here in Seattle, so I'm going to try and get this done before noon. It gives me 40 minutes. I think what I'll do, let me sketch something with some charcoal up here. I never do this. So let me sketch something out. Let's start with some hills. Let's start with the low horizon here. Okay. And ba-da-ba. I actually want it to look like it's going further back here, so maybe we'll bring some trees from here going off into the distance here. We'll put a hill here. And maybe we'll bring some kind of pathway coming here. Put some mountains back here. I don't usually do this. I don't really have to because we'll just have some hills in here, I guess. All right, there we go. Easy layout there. Let me get started. I'm going to start with the mountain with like a bluish gray color. If you're new to the channel, I really appreciate it. I think I got the lowest subscriber rate on YouTube. I get a lot of people that watch, but only like 10% end up subscribing. So if you want to help me out and subscribe, that'd be awesome. There's my distant mountains there. That looks pretty cool. I'll bring them down a little more here. Yeah. So I like doing landscapes. If you haven't seen me do one before, they come out fairly easy for me. I just like to paint on the fly these. What I'm doing right now is just putting the color in uh, some color down. This will kind of end up being my undertone, whatever I put here. But landscapes are fun. Landscapes are really fun. Looks like it's going to be some grass back there. That looks good. That looks pretty cool so far. Let me zoom into this. You know what? That mountain's too small. Let's make it bigger. It's too small. So what I'm going to do is just kind of crank it up a little. Let's make it huge. Put some extra peaks on it here. That's a little better. Yeah. I want it to be a... So over here, I'm going to make it like a hill here. Coming down in here. This is sap green with some black in it. Big hill right here. I'm going to try this. I got some burnt sienna. Let's put that down here. This is just going to be the underpin, okay? This is going to be my undertone now, brown. All right, that looks pretty cool. I don't know what this is going to be. Actually, I'm going to turn that into a tree, guys. I don't like it, man. I don't like doing hills that steep. So what I'm going to do is we're going to turn this into a big tree over here. Okay. Big tree. Maybe a few of them. And then we'll put a tree here. Yeah, these will end up being maybe Japanese maple trees, what I'm thinking. There we go. That's what I like about art. You can change it up whenever you want. So now those are going to be trees. I'll lighten up that mountain a bit so you can kind of see what's going on here. There we go. You'll have a mountain back there. All right, so a couple trees there. Let's do the sky next. I want to do I'm going to add some pink and purple into this sky. I'm going to have to get some more white here. Titanium white. It's going to be a purple pink sky. Light the sky on fire. That's what I want. This is acrylic paint, if you're wondering. I used to do oil paint. I'll probably bring it back this year sometime. I like to do oil paints as well. But acrylic's pretty fun. The trick with acrylic, I like to try and make the acrylic look like an oil painting if I can. So to do that, you got to mix your colors pretty good. Look at that. I know it looks rough right now, but this is just this is just the design so far, okay? I haven't even really got started yet. I'm going to throw some cool clouds up in the sky real quick. It's not going to be the finished sky, but I just want to make some cool shapes up here real quick. Just to get something going. I'll finish the sky in a little bit. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I try purple on here. I don't know if that's going to look good, but I've heard of Purple Mountains before. Purple Mountains Majesty above fruited plains. I usually do these like a bluish gray. I'm just testing the colors right now. This could all change here. I just want to see what it looks like in purple. That looks pretty good. Let me put some dark color up here. See if I'm gonna like it. Do 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 do. I usually use a knife up here, but I'm using a brush today. I'll probably use a knife here in a second, but just getting some color down here. I think that looks pretty wicked. Yeah. Man, that looks so cool. I love that mountain looks pretty wicked. Now I want to soften it up a bit. I'm going to soften that mountain up. Watch this. I need a paper towel. I got an old one here. So I'm going to light up here. This acrylic paint, so this is pretty much already dry, but if you use a wet brush, you can still blend it with a wet brush, okay? Use a wet brush and you can blend the bottom in and soften it up. And it's going to help make that mountain look far away. Just lightly blend it. Just the bottom part. I got some of the green up there, but see how it softened that up there? And it helps push the mountain way back in the distance. Look at that. I'm going to put a little white on the brush and add it in down here to lighten it up a little more. Alright, that looks good to me. I don't think I've ever used purple like that on the mountain. it actually looks pretty good. Trying to get rid of the dark spot now. I'll have to wait till that dries. But look at that. Look how cool that looks. I'm going to use a light greenish gray color, and we'll put some trees out here that are kind of far away. You got to kind of blend them into the painting. See, that's to make them look far. See how I did that? Maybe I should zoom in a little more. Doesn't that look cool? Those trees are like way back there. I'm going to make this a I'm going to turn that into a Japanese maple tree, okay? So I'm going to put a little black and red together. Just a little bit black. Then you end up getting like a really, almost like a burgundy color. I'm going to turn this tree red real quick. I'm just going over it. I used the sapling at first, but this could end up being like a red tree. Two of them down here. Now what I'm going to do, because that's really bright red, you see that? Look how rich that is. Now I'm just going to make a lighter pink now. Add white. You just add a little white to that same color, okay? Now my light's coming from here, so I'm going to try and highlight certain parts of the tree where I think the light is hitting, okay? Hopefully I can do it right. This is the hardest part, highlighting. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. It looks like a tree. This is a smaller tree, smaller version of tree over here. And what I'm going to do now is put the trunk in so you can kind of see what my eye is seeing. So you kind of see what I'm seeing here. It's going to be a tree right there. Something like that. And we'll have a smaller one here. All right, it's looking pretty good. I like these trees way out here. Looks far away. So I'm gonna try and lighten this up here. This just this yellow part here. So I'm gonna use a little bit of yellow. There we go. That looks good. Looks like sunlight's hitting down there. So far, so good. Let's see. I need to make, I want to make some extra hills on this green here. I almost want to bring, you think I should put some water in here, anybody? How you doing? Frosty. Sieb, Pink Clouds. Somebody message retracted. Hello. Right on, Pepperbox. Thank you. I'm glad you subscribed. Somebody wants clouds already, huh? All right, I'll do some clouds. Who was that? Sieb. Is that how you say it? Sieb? I'll do some clouds, a few. Let's see. Right over the tree, I think. And some over here. I'll have to put some shading in it because the sky is so light. But I like the way the sky looks. It's very light. But we'll put some purple, some pink shade, either pink or purple, probably purple. Let's try purple. Let's see what purple looks like here in the cloud. Might have to be a little darker. There we go. Wow, look at those clouds. Looking pretty good. I think as I go higher, you'll be able to see because this is darker sky up here. All right, I really dig that. There's your clouds. I'll come back to them. I'll work them more. But they look pretty good so far. When I paint, I don't like to overwork it. I like to throw it up there. I'll probably rework the top part. That's about it. I put a couple birds in there so you could look at those. I know it takes a while to get the painting done, so sometimes it's not much to look at till everything. But I'm trying. Did you guys see the face I did before this? I know Pepperbox. I think Pepperbox did. Nabia, right? Good to see you. So when you do acrylic paint, you could see when I put this in, it was really white, right? But it soaked into the gray because I had gray underneath there. So all you got to do, make sure your brush is dry. You don't need any more water. At this point of the painting, you don't use water anymore. Just paint. Then we'll lighten up just some of the peak. Not all of it. You want to leave this other tone in here, see? You want to give your painting, you want it to have a lot of different tones in there. If you make it all white, it won't look right. You just, I'm just doing the very top part, brightening it up a bit. And you leave this down here alone. See that? It's looking good. Alright, so here's how I'm going to finish this painting. I'm going to do some bushes right and a few evergreen trees right here, and then some bushes here. And maybe I'll make a pathway come down through here. I could do sometimes I'll do a tree over here coming in from the side. But I got clouds up there. I'm not going to do that. So I need some more. This is Hooker Green by Liquitex. It's pretty good paint. Hooker Green with I put a little black in it to darken it. Remember how I did this tree? It was dark green, and then I put red in it and then pink to highlight it. So same way, I'm going to put some bushes here, right here, come down at an angle. It always looks cool when it's kind of at an angle. And then pull the bottom out. Make this one bigger because it's close to us. I'm going to put some trees here. In a dark color. I'm going to get a different fan brush because this one is old. I'm actually going to use that. This is an acrylic fan brush. It's really soft. It's kind of hard to make trees with this, but I'm going to try. Because they're not going to be very big. I don't want to cover my mountains, so I'm going to put one right on the edge first. I'm going to do a simple evergreen tree. I just used a corner and press down the trunk. Press harder as I come down to get wider. That's all. And then, but I want to do like a whole bunch of them here. Maybe all the way down to here. Just some cool, tall evergreen trees. Maybe these aren't so big. Maybe these are only like 30 feet tall. These aren't those ones that are like 100 feet tall. These are just maybe, yeah, 30 feet tall. When you do your trees like this, try and keep them close together. Keep them close. Let me get that light off there. There you go. Doesn't that look cool? Look at the with the color back. See how you want this color better to be a lot lighter as you come for your things are going to get darker, okay? You want to keep everything kind of light in the Oops. My whole light's falling over. This is the easiest tree to make. And they look pretty cool. When I highlight them, they're going to look even better. Yeah, I appreciate you guys today. It's Monday, right? Monday. I've already put my work in today. I had to go to work in the morning today. But I only had to work 4.5 hours, so. All right, there we go. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to do the same thing here with, we'll have some bushes a little further away. Put a few trees right here. Maybe just, these are just going to be like small ones here. Okay. Just this section here. Very cool. And I'll try and get all my bushes done right now because I'll highlight them with some cool colors. I'll have a bush in the corner here. This almost looks like it's down further. Maybe this will be like a ridge, and this is down low. Yeah. Let's try that. Look at that. Look at those colors. Wow. We could make this look like grass at the bottom here. so they look farther away. This isn't the best brush. Alright, we'll put a little highlight on those. I'm going to make a green color. A light green, and highlight these trees. Doesn't that look cool? Wow. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching today. I don't remember Mondays being this good. All right, there we go. They're all highlighted. These are going to be bushes in front of it, though. You guys are really motivating me today. I appreciate that. I don't know. Let's see if this color looks good here. Let me see in the camera. I think it needs to be brighter. I'm just going to add a little white to that. Hopefully this looks better. Yeah. Looks good. And we'll put a little dark color down low here. think so far? Who's in here still? Got a few people in here. That's cool. I think I'm going to put water right down here, okay? We'll just put a little stream coming through here. Which is always fun to do. When you're painting like this, you can do whatever you want. So I'm not following a picture. Like Bob used to have another painting over here, and he just copied that one while he was doing the TV show. But I'm painting on the fly. If anybody ever wants one of my originals, just let me know. I'll mail it to you. I just got to roll it up and put it in a tube. Pretty good. All right, what does it need, people? Let me give you a straight shot on here. I like it. I like all the colors, man. The sky, pink and purple up there. Man, I really dig this one. It only took 56 minutes. Oh, I got the bushes up front. We'll do it really bright red. I think maybe purple. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure what color to make those. They got to be brighter than this one. I'm going to try this red I have. It's magenta red. I'm just going to put a little white in it. And Alright, there we go. All I'm going to do on this, guys. I hope you like it. I got 4 likes. Wow. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yep, I'm really happy with this one. Thanks for subbing, Pepperbox. I appreciate it. That's about it, guys. Alright, I'm going to break. I'll be back probably in about an hour. I got to go on a few errands, and I'll come back and do another. If you didn't see my abstract face here, I'll show you. I'll do a different face, but if you didn't see this one, they come out looking pretty good. It's like a caricature. So I might do one of those again, because these landscapes take a lot of thinking, you know. All right, guys. I'll see you in about an hour.